This is a review of the Best Western in Paradise, Pennsylvania, room 250. So starting off, you just got your door here, and we're gonna start by swinging to the right because this particular room has pretty much a full kitchen, or at least an apartment-sized kitchen. You have a dining area here, and just a little lamp. I will say we've stayed at this hotel before, and the one thing that I wish they would do a little better is lighting, but for what you're paying and what you're getting, it's ridiculous. Over here, there is a closet with a mirror. So we're just gonna open that up so you can see. Yep, there's your closet. You got a little luggage rack there. Ironing board. Where's my ironing board? Right there, as well as our iron. And we're gonna check up there. You got extra linens. We're just gonna kind of close that. Come over here. So here you've got a sink. You've got a microwave. And then down here, you actually have a little dish rack. And that's pretty much it down there. You just got a dish rack. So coming up, let's see if we got, oh, yep, we've got some actual cups that you can use. And moving over to the next one, some plates and bowls. Which means that here, yeah, you got some utensils that you can use as well. There is a little coffee maker right there. Not going to go through the refrigerator, but it's a full-size refrigerator. You have your air conditioner right here, air conditioner slash heater. There's a garbage can here. You will notice that in the living area, you get this very nice, relaxing lounger. So you can sit here, kick your feet up. You have a pull-out couch there. One end table with lamp. There is recessed lighting here. And you will also notice over here, there is a seasonal fireplace, so it does have to be cold enough. And it's run off of this timer. In the living area, you also have a flat screen TV. Now, what separates this room from the rooms that I've stayed in before here, we just kind of panned past them, but we're gonna come over to this, which I originally thought was a closet. So, living room, dinette area, closet, but it's not actually a closet. This is a half bath. So you've got your mirror, sink, and there is a little garbage can in here, and then you've got a toilet just hidden away in something that I thought was a closet. So that's kind of nice. Now, part of the reason for that is walking this way past the living room, you've got to divide because you have two bedrooms. So the first bedroom, we'll call this the guest bedroom, has a queen size. I'm going to call it a double. It's a double. Has its own luggage rack and closet space. Has no door, although at one time it does look like there was a door here, but this does not have a door. Two table lamps. It has its own radio, but not only that, own air conditioner slash heater and window, and its own TV. Now, in the other rooms that I've stayed at, this room has that, I won't call it an issue, but it has that location to the comedy club back there. I've never had any issues with the comedy club being terribly loud, so this guest bedroom would not be a problem. And obviously your TV sitting on your thing of drawers. Now, coming out, and partially the reason we got this hotel room, it was one of the last ones at the hotel that had the accommodations that we were looking for, which was coming in here. We're going to call this our master because it does have a king bed. It's got a little thing that you can put your laptop on to keep it on your lap. Again, it's got its own air conditioner heater unit. I will find out if these can constantly have the fan on. They do look like it, so that's going to be great. This room, the window does face out into the parking lot, so you can, one, keep an eye on your car if you want to, but if you look right here, this is the staircase coming up into the building. So I do feel that this here shares a wall with that staircase. So we'll see how loud that gets with people, but you can park your car and keep an eye on it. Coming across, we're gonna come over here, luggage rack, seat, which there was one in the guest room. I just kind of glossed over it apparently. There is a closet right here, which again has mirrors, which I dislike for filming, but one second. And here you go. You've got your closet, some extra coat hangers. This one does not have any accoutrement in it because that's all out in your main area. Here you've got your flat screen TV, albeit smaller than what was in the room that I had previously. Again, I'll throw something over on the side. Place to store your clothes. Now, on to the main event. The master has hot tub. Coming over there, you've got your toilet right next to the hot tub. You have a heat lamp in this particular room, which I've turned on just so it's a little brighter in here. But it does also have an exhaust, which is off because I want to be able to talk and have you hear me. This one has a double sink, so his and her sink, a large mirror for when you're getting ready in the morning. Trash can in here, basket for your towels, and this one, since it has the hot tub, actually has a shower. So this just has a stand-up shower. So you will be sharing the stand-up shower with the other people in your hotel room. So you might have to plan accordingly, but at least the bathroom, there's an extra one out there. So my wife and I don't really need an extra room, but this is what we got because this is what they had left. And it was pretty much the same price as we would have paid for just a single. So really the big difference is between this and a double is the space out here is smaller than in the other room. In the one where it's just the bedroom and the living space, without this extra bedroom, there was a lot more space out here. But for my wife and I, that doesn't really bother us. I mean, this is more room than we actually need. If I remember correctly, this is something like 650 square feet of living space, so much more than either of us need. So we'll be staying here for 3 or 4 nights. So after that, I'll let you know things that we liked, things that we didn't like, and anything else that I feel that you should be aware of before you consider staying here yourselves. All right, as promised, this is the wrap-up of room 250 at the Best Western in Paradise, Pennsylvania. So for the most part, everything was actually really good with this room. Having the actual kitchen area was useful a couple of nights. Stored some stuff in the refrigerator, microwave, good. Table kind of just became the catch-all as with most tables. The back area here that had the comedy club, for us, didn't really matter. We were here during the week, so didn't actually get any noise from that, so that was kind of good. Bathroom right here. I will say the one oddity is that the light switch is not on this side by the toilet. It's actually on the side with the mirror, so I kept going in there and looking for the light switch on the wrong side. Again, not terrible. We did not use the spare bedroom because it was just my wife and I. But if you need a, room with multiple bedrooms, that's nice. Coming over here, we did use the master, and we're kind of on our way checking out, which is why it's a mess in here. So the things of concern for room 250 that I had mentioned is the wall here was not shared with any other hotel room. However, I was incorrect in that it shared a space or a common wall with the staircase. It does to a certain extent, but the bigger problem is the fact that the custodial closet is like on the other side of that. So figure 6:45, 7 o'clock every morning, you will hear the door to that closet slam. It just, stuff is there. They need it. I understand that. One of the other things that I did not notice being that the staircase to get into the second floor is right there. At the top, which I might not be able to actually get to, I can't really see it, that's pretty much the designated smoking area for this side of the building. So people who don't want to walk all the way to the front of the building will walk out there. And as you can see, your air conditioning unit would bring in that smell, which I'm a little more sensitive to these days than I was in the past. So it's not terrible, but again, there aren't a lot of people here. All right, coming into the bathroom, because I do think I forgot to mention this, and we'll just turn on the heat lamp, make it a little brighter. You do have your 2-person hot tub, which is nice. You can get 2 people in there. The his and hers or 2 sink here. was great. Haven't had one of those in a long time, so being able to have 2 people get ready in the morning was awesome, especially since this is the only full-size bathroom in here. The half bath over there only has a toilet, so if you're here with a family, you can give the kids one side and you and whomever can have the other side. Now, the shower enclosure here, I did not mention when we first came in here as to like what the hardware looked like, which I normally do, so I'm sorry about that. So there's a close-up of your shower head and your switch and what things look like. Now, the thing with this is it's flexible, so it's kind of like one of those bath fitter plastic deals. Not terrible, not a deal breaker, but just I like to let you know what that's like. The one problem with this, and I will say that the seal around the door on this one is better than some of the ones that we've had, but it still has the problem of down there, that tray will collect water, so you will leak out here, which is partially probably why they have that drain there, not just for the hot tub, but catch the water from that. So just, be cautious when you're opening your door, and you won't drip. So aside from those small little things here and there, it's actually a really good room. So if you are looking for a room that is cheaper than some of the ones that you would get with similar accommodations in Lancaster proper, realistically, it's like just 10 minutes down the road and you can have more for less. So this has been the wrap up of Best Western in Paradise, Pennsylvania, room 250. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the area below, and thanks for watching.